I will take you through findings and then show you a PowerPoint and then refer to the panelists about our findings. Today's story is investigation is about the Murugappa Group or the Chola Investment and Finance CFCL Group and their other sister concerns, and it is largely about related party transactions which are prohibited by several acts of several regulations, whether it is the SEBI regulation or the LODR regulation or IRDA or the Companies Act of 2013, etc., etc., which is about disclosures and liabilities of listed companies. And we found that there were more than 10,000 crores of related party transactions, and out of which only 2,000, nearly about 2,000 or slightly above that had been disclosed or declared, and the rest had not been. And of course, apart from related party transactions, there's this whole thing that we found about cash deposits of Chola across 14 banking institutions, close to 25,000 crores, but our sources and our understanding is that that figure is on the low side, that figure is much, much more. And the cash relates to deposits done over 5-6 years, and it basically declares two things. One, that compliance to 690 compliance wasn't done, our sources tell us, which is basically that anybody giving you an amount of rupees 20,000 or above, you have to file it with their PAN number and KYC with the income tax for the income tax to audit or make a tax assessment. So this was absolutely not done over several years. So we don't know who these depositors, so-called people are who are depositing this cash with Chola. Chola claims today that these are 50 lakh truck operators. I fail to see how 50 lakh, to me this is quite a bogus explanation, that 50 lakh truck operators have deposited this cash across the country. So which means two things. One, that your credit worthiness of these people is suspect, because each one of you in this room has possibly taken a loan at one time or the other. And you all have a ECS mandate, you have a mandate, you have signed post-dated checks, etc., etc. You have a PAN number, you are there in civil, you have a civil score, etc. And how many times have you paid your installment or your EMI through cash? I guess none of you. At least I don't know of people who pay their installments in cash. So, but Chola claims that a lot of their credit comes back to them, repayment comes back to them in cash. So this is very strange. It's a bit like a chit fund thing, that we don't know who these guys are, whether their PAN numbers are linked to Aadhaar or not. Of course, that's a separate sort of conversation.